Hey guys, it's Crystal Dragonfly here with a artsy fartsy video. I just got done with this lovely piece of artwork where I make, I'm going to get a little closer, where I make these flowers with pieces of scrap paper. You use your fingers, you just pull them apart into like circles. Use several of them. It's a fun little thing, nothing exciting, huge, but it's fun. But that's not why I'm doing this video, okay? I wanted to show you this. That's how we got to. I have now a whole bunch of little bitty pieces of scraps that you really can't do much with, you know? Really little, and I got some over here too. So, I've made these before, but this one I'm going to actually show you. We are going to make some... the lady that did them, and I will put it in the down bar if I remember, she created them. They were called Scrap Monsters. My husband calls them Scrap Freaks. They are these little bitty pieces of cardboard. I use, of course, you know me, I like to try to recycle shit. So this is, I think, a graham cracker container box. Cut you out shapes, and I'm going to show you how to make these guys. They are so fun and so adorable. I love them. My hubby's thinking about getting this one as a little tattoo. Whoops. You can have so much fun with them. It's a good way to get rid of scraps that you have. Especially, I have all these little ones that I got to get rid of. So that is what I am going to show you how to do. We are going to make scrap monsters, or my hubby calls them scrap freaks. Whatever you want to call them. So, alright, let's get to it then. Alright guys, so these are really easy to make. Like I said, so easy, you guys are going to be like, why didn't we think of this? I was kind of the same way. So, let's get on with our scrappy monsters, freaks, whatever you want to call them. I made actual brownies tonight, so that's what I'm using. If you guys are fine with just cutting shapes out without, doodling it, drawing it, then go right ahead. I kind of suck at that, so I'm gonna just make some basic shapes, and then go from there. I cut a couple of these boxes a little bit smaller, try to keep me on a scale. And you're probably going, what, Crystal, could we use these for? Well, guys, that's kind of up to you, but I'm actually going to use a pick-a-stick. One of my pick-a-sticks is going to be it's going to actually be at a scrap monster, so that's one thing I'm going to use them for. Another thing is you can use them for, oh hell. What the heck am I thinking? Man, I just lost my train of thought horribly, so great. Oh, you could use them as gift tags. You could use them as bookmarks. Like I said, I'm going to actually be putting a inspiration stick for a couple of these or to add on to like art. The world is your oyster. It's all on how you do it. So there's a plain one here. I haven't made any with 3 feet, so I thought I'd give it a try here. And excited here. So anything you want, guys. Just weird shapes. It doesn't have to be you don't want to go too extravagant, because then you're going to have issues after you glue on cutting the smaller pieces out. So let's make the main body first. That kind of doesn't look right, does it, guys? Kind of looks like it's got a, yeah. Kind of looks like it's got a thing, doesn't it? No, I'm gonna keep going. It's gonna be my perverted one. Save all your little scraps because you can use them as horns or ears or this, that, and everything else. So save all your pieces because you're gonna need them. Gonna need them. Alright, I think let's do one more here. I think because I have a lot of scraps, like I said, from that last project I did with the flowers. So yeah. Alrighty, I think we're going to cut this one out and we'll be good to go. Try not to waste a lot. But that's easier said than done, I think, half the time. Alright, so after needing some type of cardboard, if you have cardstock, that would work. I just try to use things, reuse things that, instead of going out and buying and whatnot. So that is the point of my using these things. So there you go. Alright, now besides your funky cut up weird things, now you're going to need some type of glue, guys. If all you have is Elmer's, then use Elmer's. I mean, that's fine. Use what you have. You know me, use what you got. So going to need all your scraps too. These can be anything from, guys, I did some of mine, if you notice, on him, right underneath his face, is actually just paper from a book, written dictionary page, little pieces of it that I use from my faces. Painted papers I used. On some of these I made. This is strictly just painted papers that I used to cut out. So they don't have to literally be scrap pieces if you don't have any. You can use anything you want. Alright guys, so I am using Mod Podge. It's just what I get. I buy the big one, and that's what I use. But alright, let's start. So we'll pick one. We're gonna pick this weird spaceshipy one. And it's really easy, guys. You just like collage it on, okay? That's the easy part. I don't even bother. I mean, obviously if they're really long, I'll pull pieces off, but otherwise, I literally just glue them on, and then when I'm done gluing, when we're done gluing them, is when I will actually take scissors to them and do the back. So, get your stuff, cut you some, go make some brownies if you have to for your family. Use the cardboard, cut you some bases out. It can be anything from, that one looks like a big tooth, to, I don't know, a donkey looking dude, to just a shape. Heck, you could cut out letters if you wanted to. And then you just get your glue and Mod Podge those bitches on, guys. That's all you do for now. Alright, so I will be back with you in a second or two. I don't think y'all want to sit there and watch me just put on scraps. I mean, you could if you wanted to, but that'd be a really long video. So, simple. See how quick I'm going, guys? It doesn't have to be really long, hard, horrible things. Put it down and go. And it doesn't have to be big pieces either. I've done some with little bitty pieces, trust me. They're all not the same. I try to fill in as best I can. Some have littler pieces, some don't. Kind of how it goes, so. Alright, I will be back after I have covered these, see, in scraps. Alright guys, I covered the 3 initial ones, which is here. Covered those 3. I haven't done anything else, but I went ahead and did another bigger one and a little bitty one because I had put the glue out and I don't like to waste, so. Alright, now I did do a good coat on top just to give it that extra oomph. Then you're just going to cut around your edge of your monster. Cut all the extra off. I tried gluing them, like the pieces back. It didn't work as good for me. I mean, if that's something you guys want to try, go ahead. I tried it. The pieces just kept being funky and coming off and whatever. Kind of weird. Okay, now you see what I'm saying. Don't do too many small spots because you want a very basic look for your monsters for the body. I mean, if you want to get all up in there and get that shit all weird and stuff, go ahead. Because I think if you did that, it would be really cool, but I'm going with a basic one, and that's what scrap freaks are. So see how much quick that was? I just trimmed all that up. Voila! That's all we're doing. So we cut around each of those. Next part is, which I'm going to go ahead and cut those off, is you're going to decide what type of faces and whatnot you want. You know, they can be round, square, circle, they could be anything your little heart desires. So while you're thinking on that, give me 2 seconds here. There it is. I'm trying to find my bigger scraps. Usually I use different things, and I am literally just going to, I like the rounder kind of edging. You can do whatever you want. Okay. I'm going to cut out a couple horns. Actually with this long one, I'm going to cut out a pair of arms, actually, I think. I'm going to cut out some arms for one of my good guys. So what you're doing is you're cutting out your pieces for your stuff. And then you're going to, at least for me, this is how I do it. I paint all of these white. So you take your white paint, and you're going to paint your pieces white. You're going to have to probably put a couple coats on these guys because they do, just to get it good and white. You don't want it, so I recommend putting, don't paint the side that's got like the writing on if you're using your cardboard boxes, like from cereal or whatnot, or brownies. Do the inside because it takes a bunch of coats to get those words and things off the back. So, get you a couple coats on and we'll be right back. Alright guys, so now that we've got our bodies made, cut it out. You cut out some little like circles, triangles. You want to cut out faces, arms, ears, whatnot. Paint it white. This is actually 3 coats, so I did take 3, and then mess around with them to see what will look good with them. That's it in a handbag, really. And now that those are done, you're going to need either some paint pens, Sharpies, you need something for you to make your people on, or your faces on. If you are worried that, you know, you don't know what you're going to like, use a pencil. It's okay to use a pencil, guys, if you're not comfortable with just going at it, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. I know for a fact this one, I'm wanting to do some arms, so I cut some arms on. You know, you don't have to do them white, guys. This is just how I do it. You know, if you wanted to color them purple, you could. I mean, that's up to you. This is just what I do. And I think they're friggin' adorable. I love them. They're just too cute, and they're really fun to make. Good way to use up some of all those scraps we get from this and that and everything else. Okay, my face. What am I gonna do with my face? Now, with everything, I would recommend you, you can use a marker, or you can use, heck, you could actually use black paint. I've done that with the black paint. If you use it right, you can outline your stuff. It just makes it pop. I outline almost all my artwork. I know a lot of women use the ink pads. You know, they scrape it on the ink pads. Stamp ink pads. Well, fuck. Excuse my language, guys, but those friggin' ink pads aren't cheap. I mean, you can get the cheap ones, but you get what you pay for. And I will say, if you guys get into this and are thinking about getting some ink pads, and stamping and stuff, because I use stamps in a lot of my art, you know, I love it. You can do so much with them. Pay the money and get stamp pads that won't bleed or run when you use Mod Podge on them. Alright, so that one's coming along. I hope you can see it. I just outlined it. I'm not going to outline the arms because I like them kind of, woo! So, now on to the face. Let's see here, where is... I have another Sharpie with a finer point. I have the most difficult time on these faces. You know, you can make them look humanoid. You can make them... You know, make them like you would one of your faces that you do for people, if that's what you wanted. Or you can make them funny. It is totally up to you. Have fun with them. They're your scrap monsters. So, you want them to look realistic, then make them have more realistic-y stuff. Want them to look more monstery, then go out and make them look monstery. You know, it's up to you. Totally, totally up to you. Which is why I like doing this stuff. Because it is so much fun. I'm going to go. Yes, I'm outlining her face. Like I said, I like the look of the outline face, so I'm debating what to do with the rest. Debating. Ah. I think I am going to... Can I go weird on her? Or her, yeah, her. And then making her irises red. There's that monstery look. Like I said, use what you guys got. If you don't have Sharpies, you can use Crayola. Use what you got. Heck, you could use crowns on here if you really had to. I mean, it's your monsters. It's your art, it's your fun. You can add hair on them. You can add, where's that one? I added a hat on this one. Oops, sorry guys. Here I go beating you around again. This one I added a little hat. Out of scrap paper I had, just bigger scraps. She's got big lips, you know. This one's got a little bow that I cut out and glued on. I made her look like she's got shoes, so they're your monsters. I would suggest to add in your look, you're going to want to make some marks like fur or whatnot. So that's what I would do. I don't really want those. And then you gotta figure out where you're putting your hands at. Do you want them? I want to put them behind her. Kind of like her, kind of there, huh? Still need to do something. What are we gonna do? Now I'm going to give her, you got it, things. Why? I don't know. It just came to me. I don't have one like this, so why not? I think she's gonna look cute. Gonna grab my glue, guys. You can glue these on. You can tape them on with some double-sided tape. I use glue on these. If I had more double-sided tape, I'd probably actually do that. Just because I think it gives it a little oomph here. She needs something. Well, she's got her arms. What do you think, guys? Should we put them out like this? She needs more arms. I think we need to go ahead and outline them. Let's do it. And you know what? They're monsters. So they don't have to be perfect, guys. When have you ever known me to do anything on here that you had to be absolutely perfect? That's not what art is about. Art is about unique and weird and all that. Alright guys, get your stuff going. Start painting, start doing whatnot, and we'll see how we come out at the end. I will hit you back here in a few minutes, I think. I'll get her finished, decide, and then I'll start another one, and I'll show you how I'm doing. Alright guys, I actually changed her. Instead of arms, I made them ears. I just thought it looked so cute, and if you see, I kind of did some swirlies on here to make it look like hair type of fuzzies. I give it to unify it, so I think she looks cute. Evilly cute. Now this one I'm doing is on a triangle. I like different type of looks, so I'll go like that. So that's why I'm going to try do a triangle look. I know. So, outlining. A lot of people outline at the very end. I don't know why, but on these, which most everything else I do, but on these, for some reason, I don't. I don't know why. Weirdness that I do. I should grab a different type of pen because I just want to look like a gonna be a little silly looking. and they all don't have to have noses or, you know, I'm gonna eat your heart out. No, I'm just fucking with you guys. If you didn't know, it's kind of late here, so, yeah, that could be why I'm acting like a neener. Neener. But I'm having so much fun. I would love to see your all scrap monsters. Make them come alive. Or if you want to call them scrap freaks, it's up to you. That is up to you. I'm actually going to use purple on this one a little bit. I don't know, maybe not. Yeah, I'm kinda losing it, guys. Kinda losing it. Kinda. There we go. I'm going to put some polka dotties. I'm going to color the middle, I think. I'm going to stripe it with purple. Look, I added some color instead of black and white. I'm so happy. We'll see how it actually looks, though. I don't know about this guy. He looks so angry now. Yeah, no, I'm kinda... kind of messing with it. I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not, but they are scrap monsters, so what does it really matter? I'm trying different things. Alright, let's glue these bibbies down. I hope you guys are having fun. If you're not, I'm sorry. I am. I'm trying. I'm about to have a hot attack. Now he has got. Now how could you not love him with his grumpiness? I'm going to. He needs shoes, guys. This little bad boy needs some shoes. So I'm gonna darken up those eyes. I'll darken up that after it's all said and done. How are we gonna do the shoes? Do you want hoofs or do you want shoes? I think I want shoes. I'll just do something. It can be either shoes or hoofs or be whatever we want it to be. Right. Sharpie, girl's best friend in doodling and drawing. I love my Posca pens, guys. I love them. You cannot go wrong. If you need a white pen, you cannot go wrong with the Posca pens. They are really the only brand that frickin' work. I've tried a lot. I should make a video about that. I'm like rambling right now. I should do this. I should do that. I should do a lot of things. See if we get this Sharpie oil pen to work. Last time I tried using it, it didn't work. So, see how it looks good at the start and then it like bleeds in. That's a sucky white pen. I'm sorry. Those are sucky white friggin' pens. I have tried numerous ones. For some reason she's not wanting to work. And it just pisses me off. Yeah. And I gotta get me a new white one on this because this one's almost out, so I'm like using it very sparingly. Very sparingly. Because I don't want, I don't want to not have one. Alright. How does that stud look? I think I need to go around his body in some black. I might do a little, I don't know. We'll see. Alright guys, I'm going to finish up these. I think you guys get the gist. And I will show you how they look at the end. Alright guys, I finished my monsters, scrap monsters. I added a white fur too for her. And I did some toes with some red on, nail polish. And let's see here, what's next. This one, he was the one that was wide. I ended up cutting some holes there and making them look like arms. I actually took those pieces and made him ears. I added a little white to his body and polka dotted it. He is adorable. My three-legged one here, you did see. I did add some hands. I just painted little pieces of black and put like some claws on. Too cute, too cute. This little girl is, as you can see, I have girl boy. She has like a unicorny thing. I did her hair, some hair, little ears, hair things, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. She is a monster, so she's got some scars, and of course she's got little shoes. Hers is hooves. The littlest one I ended up doing is a little scary. So there you guys go. Those are scrap monsters, guys. Have fun with them. You can do so much. Look, even on my little scary one, I put a little flower. And that is actually fingernail decals and stuff you buy for your fingernails. You get them at the Dollar Tree for $1, guys. So yeah, have fun. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Show me your scrap monsters. They're adorable. They're fun. They're cute. Happiness to you.